Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun in our solar system. Here are some details about Uranus. Physical characteristics. Size. Uranus is the third largest planet in our solar system, after Jupiter and Saturn. It has a diameter of approximately 51,118 kilometers, 31,763 miles, making it about 4 times the size of Earth. Mass. Uranus has a mass roughly 14.5 times that of Earth. Composition. The planet is primarily composed of rock and various ices, including water, ammonia, and methane. Atmosphere. Uranus has a thick atmosphere consisting mainly of hydrogen, about 83%, and helium, about 15%, with trace amounts of methane, water, and ammonia. Methane in the atmosphere gives Uranus its distinctive blue-green color. Orbit and rotation. Orbit. Uranus orbits the Sun at an average distance of about 2.9 billion kilometers, 1.8 billion miles, taking approximately 84 Earth years to complete one orbit. Rotation. Uranus has an axial tilt of about 98 degrees, which means it is essentially lying on its side. This extreme tilt results in unique seasons on Uranus, with each pole experiencing around 42 years of continuous daylight and 42 years of darkness. Moons. Uranus has 27 known moons. The 5 largest moons are Miranda, Ariel, Umbriel, Titania, and Oberon, with Titania being the largest. These moons are composed of a mix of ice and rock, and they vary in size, shape, and surface features. Rings. Uranus has a system of rings encircling the planet. These rings are relatively faint compared to the more prominent rings of Saturn. The rings are made up of dark particles, including dust and ice. Exploration. Voyager 2. The only spacecraft to have visited Uranus is NASA's Voyager 2, which flew by the planet in January 1986. It provided valuable data about Uranus's atmosphere, moons, and rings. Despite being discovered in 1781, Uranus remains one of the least explored planets in our solar system. Further exploration and research are needed to gain a deeper understanding of its unique characteristics and formation. Magnetic field. Uranus has a unique magnetic field compared to other planets in the solar system. Its magnetic field is tilted at an angle of about 59 degrees relative to its axis of rotation, which is significantly different from the nearly aligned magnetic fields of other planets. The cause of Uranus' tilted magnetic field is still not completely understood. But it is believed to be the result of complex interactions between the planet's interior, its rotation, and its magnetic field generation processes. Interior. Uranus has a layered interior structure. It consists of a rocky core at the center, surrounded by a mantle primarily composed of water, ammonia, and methane ices, and an outer atmosphere. The core of Uranus is thought to be relatively small compared to its overall size, and it likely has a mass roughly equal to Earth or slightly larger. Temperature and weather. Uranus is an extremely cold planet. The average temperature in its upper atmosphere is around minus 224 degrees Celsius, minus 371 degrees Fahrenheit. Uranus experiences very high wind speeds in its atmosphere, reaching velocities of up to 900 kilometers per hour, 560 miles per hour. These winds are responsible for creating distinct cloud formations and weather patterns. Methane and atmospheric features. The presence of methane in Uranus' atmosphere gives it its blue-green color and contributes to its unique appearance. Uranus exhibits a series of atmospheric bands, similar to Jupiter and Saturn, but they are much fainter and less pronounced. These bands are the result of cloud formations at different altitudes in the planet's atmosphere. Uranus also experiences occasional large storms, and notable features have been observed, such as dark spots and bright cloud formations. Rings and shepherding moons. Uranus has a system of 13 known rings. The rings are relatively narrow and composed mainly of dark particles, possibly containing carbon-based compounds. Some of Uranus' moons, known as shepherding moons, help maintain the structure of the rings by gravitationally interacting with the ring particles and confining them to specific regions. These additional details help paint a more comprehensive picture of Uranus and its intriguing characteristics. However, it's important to note that our knowledge of Uranus is still limited, and further exploration and research would provide even more insights into this distant planet.